Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So here I was, playing with my slinky, dashing through the NBA rumor mills inside the league because, it's a lot of fun to do. And there was one rumor that popped up that I thought would make for a very, very, very interesting video, guys. Now, keep in mind, for this to happen, the lines or the stars we need to, align completely perfectly, guys. So, I don't want to get Hawk fans too excited out there. But as we all know, Trey Young says he wants some help, right? This man is ready to win. We all knew eventually he was going to be a good NBA point guard. I don't think anybody thought he was going to be this good, this quick, with tendencies of a little bit of Steve Nash, a little bit of Steph Curry inside him, man. Straight up, he's been a fantastic basketball player, but he wants to win now. And the Atlanta Hawks, the rest of the roster, with the exception of a few players, are not really on that same wavelength. Not because they're bad players, they're just not, on that superstar level that Trey Young is, man. So before we get going on today's video, before I show you guys this trade that potentially, maybe, possibly could go down. If it did, it would be interesting. If you guys don't mind dropping that 1,000 likes is always the goal. And of course, if you are new to the channel, if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button, guys. Like I said, I got 48% of people that watch my videos that are now subscribed. I would literally have double the subscribers, man, if you would just hit that button, baby. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated. So, the player we are talking about, now, let me just give the scenario before we get to it. Okay, this player is a top player in the NBA. You might even say he's the best now. His team would need to have an absolute meltdown in the playoffs. And this player and the ownership of the team would just have to, not meet eye to eye. And this guy would essentially, probably have to request a trade offer, right? He doesn't have a no-trade clause. He does not have a no-trade clause. So he would not get to pick the team that he gets to go to. But the player we are actually talking about, guys, is Mr. Yanis, ABCDEFG, the alphabet Antetokounmpo, guys. Yes, man. There's links that the Atlanta Hawks, as every team would be, interested in going for Yanis. But the thing about this team that I think separates them from other teams out there, I mean, a lot is that they have the players needed to trade for Yanis. Because let's be honest about Yanis, is that no matter what trade goes down, the Bucks are not going to get an equal player back, because there's barely, there's few players as good as Giannis in the NBA. They're not going to get a Luka or LeBron or nobody like that. So you got to look at the roster, and they got to go towards a rebuild. They got to go towards, draft picks, young players that show potential that could be all-stars or superstars in the NBA future, right, man? So the trade we're going to be doing right here, and I know, man, there's going to be a lot of short-minded people out there saying that trade is absolutely horrible. You got to think about the potential of it, right? You got to think about the potential of it. And, of course, like I said, other teams probably could offer a better trade too. But for this case, this one seemed pretty fair, guys. The trade we are going to be doing, or that we already did, is going to be Yanis for John Collins, DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish, and 3 unprotected first-round draft picks. Now, you might even say it could be 5, 6, 7 unprotected draft picks. It might actually take that much, right? The most you can do in 2K is 3. Well, when you include 3 other players like that, right, man? So, yes, this is the trade we're going to be doing. Obviously, the Bucks getting John Collins. He would be Giannis's replacement at the 4th spot. He's got a lot of star potential. Can definitely be a 20-10 guy for the next decade. DeAndre Hunter, a jack-of-all-trades type of player that I think would actually do well playing with Chris Middleton. I actually think Chris Middleton could be a pretty good mentor to him. Cam Reddish, I mean, this guy was drafted based off potential, so who knows what he could be exactly. And then, of course, draft picks. They get this year's, which would be, probably a top 6, 7 pick at least in the draft, right, man? So, plus the other ones, too, which are not going to be as good because Giannis to be on the team. So, yeah, that's the trade I went with. There wasn't really too much more I could add to it. But, yes, so let's go ahead, guys, and get going on this rebuild. We are in the 2020-2021 NBA offseason right here. And looking at the roster so far, we do have Giannis at the 4, Trey Young at point guard, and then we have the rest of the team. We got Clint Capella, who is on a 3-year, $16 million contract. He's great. We've not really get to see him play with Trey Young yet. It's not like the absolute perfect fit alongside Giannis, but at the same time, it's not the worst either. The reason I say that is because Clint Capella is an interior force, good defensive type of guy, good rebounding, much opposed to Brook Lopez. The thing that Brook Lopez has, though, is a bit more offense. Although this previous season, the 3-point shot wasn't there exactly for Brook Lopez, so I don't think it's going to be that much of a hindrance. Plus, Giannis is more of an improved 3-point shooter now, and Trey Young is lights out compared to anybody that was ever on the Milwaukee Bucks, except Ray Allen. Maybe Michael Redd. No, he's better than Michael Redd at shooting threes and stuff, right, guys? We also got Jeff Teague, who is on an expiring deal. I wouldn't mind bringing him back as the backup point guard, just a good serviceable veteran to have out there. Damian Jones, expiring deal. He might have some sort of player option or something like that. Kevin Herr actually would be a pretty decent starting shooting guard for this team. We're going to see who else is kind of out there available and stuff, but I think the Red Rocket, he's the Red Rocket, right? No, the Red Rocket was, that's Matt Boner, isn't it, man? What do they call this man? The red something. I don't know. It was red something, guys. We got Bruno Fernando, who's on a 2-year deal. You know, could be a good little trade piece out there. Soon we keep Damian Jones or vice versa. DeAndre Bembry, decent backup player. Scales got some pretty good height out there. Dwayne Dedmon, I mean, he's a veteran. That's about it. Yo, his three-point shot is whack. Now, he's actually pretty decent for the Atlanta Hawks, but really fell off when he went to the Kings after he got his payday, right? So we are going to go to staff signing. Right now we have Lloyd Pierce as the coach. Let's fire him real quick here. Get ourselves a head coach on this team here, guys. And as far as bringing somebody on, I'm thinking like pace and space. You know, I guess you would kind of want to like space things out for Giannis. You know, using like Trey Young and Kevin Herter and guys like that. Man, let me get Jason Kidd. I always like Jason Kidd. Plus, he used to actually coach the Bucks. Didn't he coach Giannis for a bit? I could be wrong about that timeline. I could be very wrong about that timeline. But yeah, so we're going to sign him up right there, guys. We got William Montgomery. I don't know why I said Montgomery in such a fancy way. Montgomery. It just seems like a fancy name. Is your last name Montgomery? You got a very fancy last name. Also reminds me of cheese. I don't know why. Is there a Montgomery cheese? We'll keep him. He's got a C training. It's fine. Alrighty, NBA draft. I think we have a second round pick. But yeah, we're going to have a first round pick every other season because obviously, you know, you can't trade multiple first round picks years in a row or whatever. So let's see what we can do here, guys, with our second round pick. It's all we got. Probably just some made up dudes at this point. 27 trade offers. Let's actually see what's offered up for here, man. We got 2021. Yeah, I want a player. I want a player, man. Give me a player. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Gerald Townsend. No, thanks. I'm going to take the OKC Thunder's 2021 second round pick because I feel like it, I guess. No other reason. And I want to save the roster spaces for some veterans. There we go. That's the reasoning, guys. That was a veteran move right there. So let's actually see who the Bucks ended up taking. And they had the 9th pick. They got RJ Hampton. Okay. I mean, interesting. Rookie signings, nothing going on there. Team player options. We have nothing with that. Okay, so qualifying offers. Damian Jones, I'm going to extend it to him. Scale Labissiere. I would actually use him as a backup, guys. DeAndre Bembry I like a bit too. Charles Brown Jr. Don't see myself using him. Although, oh, he's 6'6", shooting guard, 3-point specialist. You know what? Let's sign him up, man. Maybe we'll turn into something for us, right? All right, moratorium period. So money-wise, we actually got a little something to work with right here, guys. And power forward, center, we're good at. Small forward. Oh, we need a small forward yesterday, guys. We definitely need a small forward. DeRozan would actually be kind of cool, but just with the spacing on the team as is, it's not going to work out. So, yeah, we can't really go for him. Joe Harris, we want a little bit of spacing. I think I'm going to toss a contract at Derrick Jones Jr., though, just because, like, his athleticism, you know, he could be the athletic player at the 3 spot, and he could play, you know, decent 3-point shooter now. I could see myself maybe making a trade eventually, but we're going to try to get him signed up, and I think we did. And you actually see it or not. So, yeah, he's signed up, I think. Maybe, yes. Okay, he is on the team. Do it with the rounds rights on Jeff Teague to do so. That's okay. It's more important to have a starting small forward than a backup point guard. So we'll get Derrick Jones out there. Okay, so backup point guard. We could afford Fred VanVleet. I don't really see him wanting to play like a backup role, so I'd rather save the money. Jordan Clarkson. Ooh, we could get Paul Millsap back on this team here too, guys, for like a backup for like 1 season, you know? Come win a ring. He could play alongside Giannis at times, too. I actually like the idea of that, man. I'm going to get him on the one. It's only going to be a 1-year deal. It's going to be quite a bit of money. I'm going to give him, no, 1-year deal, man. Come on, man. I'll give you a little bit of a payday. I'll give you $23.49 million. And, yeah, he's going to sign up for that, so that's nice. Backup shooting guard. I will give, we got a lot of money freed up here, guys. I will give Jordan Clarkson this deal. He's 28, so yeah, that will play him right into his early 30s. At that point, you know, we can walk away. Or, once again, a guy that, oh, he's going to Utah Jazz. Screw you. No longer care about you. What else we got, man? We got Tyreke Evans. Alec Burks is a really good offensive shooting guard. He could actually start over Kevin Herter for us, too, if we want to go that route. Maybe not as efficient, but, yeah, you can do some things out there. Let's get ourselves another center, too, real quick here, because I think we just round right on Damian Jones, which is fine. Ian Mahimi, I guess. Yo, I think we got garbage truck coming through. If you guys hear that, man, it's garbage day, of course. What else we got here, man? We can still actually go for Jeff Teague. Let's get him signed up. If anything, some trade bait or something, right, man? So there we go. I guess while we're at it, yo, is Kyle Korver available? We gotta get Kyle Korver, right? Yo, what about who else was on that team? DeMarre Carroll. DeMarre Carroll, is he out here, you know, chilling somewhere? Now, he might already be signed up to a contract, so, yeah, that's all good, man. Oh, there he is. Yes, we got to get DeMar Carroll on the team. You know, going to bring the whole gang back and everything, right, as the backup role. But we should be good to go. I'm going to go ahead, guys, and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, guys, so this is the team we are going to be going with. We got Trey Young at point guard. Alec Burks is going to get the start at the 2. Already just stole John Collins' number 20 right there and everything. It's all good, though, man. Last season for the Golden State Warriors, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal per game, 37% from 3. So pretty much going to be a catch-and-shoot player for this team, which should be fine. We got Derrick Jones Jr. at the 3 spot. Hopefully, he can really develop defensively as a player. Giannis at the 4 and Clint Capella for now at the 5. Like I said, if we see that this combination right does not work, then I could see myself eventually shipping Clint Capella for more of a stretch 5 out there, right, man? For the bench, we got Paul Millsap as a 6-man, which I think is the perfect role for him on this team. Kevin Huerter at the 2 spot. We got Bruno Fernando and Jeff Teague to go with a 9-man rotation. So yeah, I mean, I can see this team running a lot of like small ball with Paul Millsap at the center spot, or even Giannis at the center spot. That could definitely work out nicely, man. But no, this team should definitely be contending for a championship. I mean, I'm expecting the #1 seed out here, guys. I really think so. Assist efficiency, we got a 3-star pace and space system. 7 seconds, not too bad either. I might actually go with that balance. It's 3.5 star. I actually usually like to run balance, personally speaking. But no, let's go with the 7-second offense. I didn't really see any coaches that specialize in that anyway, so it's all good, man. But no, I'm going to say 64 wins. I really believe this team's a 64-win team. I love the depth on this team that we have. Of course, you got Giannis with Trey Young. It's going to be sick. Let's go ahead, guys. Simulate this NBA season. See what happens. Okay, so as expected, this team was absolutely amazing. 63-18. Ironically enough, we lost to the Milwaukee Bucks like 2 or 3 times on this season, so they were definitely out in full force. We won this game right here, but this one we lost 138-146. Apparently, they got John Wall on the team now, teaming up with Bledsoe. And yeah, I mean, John Collins, man, he's that type of player, guys. Like, he's going to be something in the NBA. So why don't they get John Wall? They got RJ Hampton. I don't really get that, but oh my God, man. This is just the beginning of the video here, too, guys. It's going to be crazy. Okay, we got one more game against the Boston Celtics. Simulate through a date right there and finish with an L on the season. And we got Trey Young winning MVP. I never see that happen in this game. Wow, it wasn't even Giannis either, man. Like, just I'm just, like, imagining just Giannis taking it to the basket and just teams just, like, crying hopeless. I can't talk, man. Hopelessly. That's the word. I gotta go back to my damn speech classes, guys. It's been about 25 years since I've been in those. Hopeless. Okay, well, you know what I'm trying to say here, man. And he just kicks it out to Trey Young, who's, like, sitting on, like, you know, the other team's free throw line, just kind of launching threes and stuff casually. 48% from 3. Anthony Edwards, Rookie of the Year. Good for that man on the Hornets. DeMarcus Cousins, 6-man on the Dallas Mavericks. Okay. Kawhi, Defensive Player. Michael Porter, Most Improved. And Jason Kidd, Coach of the Year, guys. We got All-NBA first with Trey making that. No Giannis. So Giannis' numbers might have actually fell off. He did make the All-NBA second team, but he's a 99 overall. So you typically expect him to make the All-NBA first. Did get All-Defense's second team also. So you love seeing that. Okay. And yes, we are the first seed, no doubt, in the Eastern Conference, guys. Let's go to player stats on the season. And, yeah, see what it's looking like. So, we know Trey Young's stat line. We got Giannis at 25 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists per game. Actually shooting less than Trey Young is, which I don't know if I absolutely love that. But he shot 39% from 3, 40% for Alec Burks, who himself got 17, 5, and 3. So, he was actually a very underrated signing for our team. I mean, I didn't really go into this video, like, expecting to get Alec Burks. But I really like what he did for that 2 spot. Clint Capella with the double-double, got about 1 block per game. Okay, I was expecting a little bit more defensively, but not going to complain too much. Paul Millsap as a 6-man at the age of 36, 11 points, 5 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block per game. Definitely got to be happy about that. Derrick Jones, he did fine as the small forward. So many other offensive threats on this team. He was definitely more of a role player type of player anyway, so that's fine. Kevin Huerter did okay. Jeff Teague, backup point guard numbers. It's all good, man. It's all good. Okay, so team stats, just see the scoring of this team, see the potential. #1 scoring team in the NBA, and then defensively, we were the 2nd best defensive team, and we by far had the best differential at about 14-point differential between our opponents. 3-point shooting-wise, well, I think we probably shot the most, right? No, we didn't, not even close. Okay. Percentage-wise, though, we did shoot the 2nd best, which is crazy to think about, considering our front court with Clint Capella and Giannis. Okay, first round, Charlotte Hornets, Anthony Edwards, simulate round. Let's see if 2K is going to screw us over, man, get all the, gets all hyped up and then, kick us out of the first round, like which tends to happen on this game. No, we get them 4 games to 1. Love seeing that. 36 for Trey Young, 35, 17, 7 for Giannis. Okay, Boston Celtics, simulate a round right here. And, ooh, You got me sounding like Goofy. Bro, Ronnie, come on, man. 4-3. Oh, man, the Celtics got us. Trey, quit showing the bitch-ass ball so many times, man. I respect the stat line, but Yanis shot 12 times in a closeout game. Well, it wasn't really a closeout because we lost in... No, it was a closeout game. Oh, wow. I was expecting to win the damn championship here, guys. Oh, my God. You know, congratulations, Boston Celtics. You guys got a great team out there, too, man. Okay, well, hey, I guess it's better than win the championship. I have nothing to do in the second season. Right now, we got some goals out here, man. I'm going freaking, you know, full throttle force out here. Okay, so we are going to go to the NBA draft. I need a better small farm. Sorry, Derek Jones. You just wasn't really doing it for me out there, man. So we should have our first round pick. It should be like a, you know, like, okay, 29th pick in the draft. Okay, man. Let's see if I can offer that up in a trade. And actually, if I could, if you'll have me do this, Derek Jones, Clint Capella, and our draft pick. Oh, it's not going to let me trade it, man, because the Stephen Curry trade rules. So let me see if I can trade. Okay, I can't trade any draft picks. That's fine. Clint Capella, Derek Jones. Let's see if I can get myself a good small forward. We got Tobias Harris. That's way too much just to get Tobias. Zach LaVine. Current shooting guard is Alec Burks. That one's a maybe trade, but probably not. We got Andre Drummond, Larry Nance. No. Jaylen Brown. Okay, I kind of like that, but not the greatest. This ain't really too bad, because Valanciunas is the beast in this game, and he's really going to stretch the floor out, and Evan Fournier gives us another offensive threat. I actually kind of like that trade right there, guys. I can see myself definitely doing that. Unless something else really pops out our way. Jamal Murray, no. Malcolm Brogdon, no. Ooh, Brandon Ingram. I mean, then we don't literally, we got, also Devin Booker. Wow, that's also a really nice trade here, man. No, I'm actually doing a Devin Booker video very soon, so I don't want to trade for him. Or we can get his friend, Chris Middleton. No, we don't want to be the Milwaukee Hawks or the Atlanta Bucks, you might call them. Guys, let's get Brandon Ingram. He's got good length. I feel like he'd be a great third option on this team. Give us some consistency right there, too. And we also get a future first-round draft pick, which definitely could be a better draft pick, too, which we will need because, you know, the Bucks have all of our draft picks out there. So I actually really like that trade. Leaves us a little weak at the center spot, but, you know, we can clean that up and everything. So we get Bakat. Yeah, I don't really want you all that much. You know what? Might be some trade value. Team player options, Trey Young back on the one-year deal, Kevin Huerter, Dwayne Dedmon. I'm going to decline that with hopes that we actually got some money out here to, you know, sign a new center. Charles Brown, yeah, we got to let all these guys walk away, man, so we got money freed up here. Oh, shit, I forgot Yanis. Yo, he might not resign. Oh, wouldn't that be a big screw over, guys? If Yanis does not resign, oh my God. Yeah. As much money as I can. $200 million. Oh, my God. Please, Giannis. Okay, so far he's agreeing. I don't know this motion I'm doing, guys. It probably didn't look great on your end. Okay, so far we're good. I gotta get Giannis signed up. Okay, Giannis is back on the team. And we got money to work with, guys. We got some money to work with. Okay, so center-wise, you know what? I would actually take Boogie Cousins for maybe a season. I'm going to give him that, you know, Paul Millsap contract, guys. 1 year, $18 million. Okay, that's a W, man. Hell yeah, that takes care of that right away. I love that. Okay, what else we got? Let's get maybe a Duncan Robinson, maybe for like a backup. I know he's a really good three-point shooter, so that's always nice to have. We'll get him signed up. What else we got? Can I afford, let's see, maybe get like a Jeremy Lin for a little insurance out there at the point guard spot. I always like Jeremy Lin. It looks like the man Paul Millsap did retire, so he's not going to be around. Let's go maybe with like a Boban, I guess. Why not? Good tall player. I think besides that, though, man, we're probably good to go. I'm going to go ahead and submit to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, guys, so this is the team we are going with to start this second season right here. We got Trey Young at point guard, Alec Burks back at the 2, Brandon Ingram now the starting small forward for this team, Giannis at the 4, and DeMarcus Boogie Cousins at the 5. Bench, we got Duncan Robinson, who went up to an 80 overall at the small forward spot, so he should be amazing for us. Can play multiple positions. Kevin Huerter, of course. We got Bruno Fernando for a backup center. We got Jeremy Lin for a backup point guard. Jeff Teague is actually still on the team, and I'm actually kind of thinking right here that I might attempt to actually trade for a better backup point guard. I love Jeremy Lin. I mean, he's a 76. He could be fine. Let's see if we can toss him with Jeff Teague right there and see if that gets us something better out there, man. Okay, I'm not going to do this trade because Fred VanVleet's actually like a glitch in this game. He's not very good. Okay, we got George Hill. We get him on a 1-year deal. We also get Sean Livingston. That's not too bad. We get Patrick Beverley. And, yo, Greg Monroe was still in this game. You know what? Give me Patrick Beverley. I will definitely take Patrick Beverley. Okay, so, and we got to give him a few more minutes out there because, you know, he needs a higher spot in the rotation. Greg Monroe is not going to play a minute, you know, for this team, but it's all good, I guess. Maybe not so much for him. Okay, let's get you right here at about 8. Yeah, we'll do 17. Get you right there. All right, that looks good, man. That looks good for the backup rotation. And there you go. Alec Burks, you got an extra minute out there. For our system proficiency, once again, we got the 7-second offense looking like probably the way to go. Yes, it is. All right, man. I think this team definitely is better than last season. I feel like having Brandon Ingram on this team is going to make that big difference out there just because, you know, like, the game we lost to the Boston Celtics last year, yes, Trey Young went off, but Yanis kind of had a subpar game. So I feel like by having the man Brandon Ingram, there's always going to be at least 2 players on this team balling out no matter what. So that's definitely a good thing out here, guys. Let's go ahead and simulate this NBA season and see what happens. Okay, so a near historical season right here, guys. 66-15. Can you guys remind me in the comment section below? What was the Hawks record that year that they had like 4 All-Stars? Like, back when they had like Al Horford and all those guys on the team. I cannot for the life of me remember what the record was. I know it was really solid, though. We got one more game against the Milwaukee Bucks, who are actually doing pretty damn solid, you know, all things considered, you know, losing a top player in the NBA. This time we got Yanis winning the MVP award at 28 points, 16 rebounds, 8 assists per game, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 37% from 3, doing literally everything out there. Also got Defensive Player of the Year. Yes, definitely deserve that MVP award. We got All-NBA first. Shout out to Hassan Whiteside for making it. 91 overall. Progression is such broken in 2K, guys. All-NBA second and All-NBA third. So Trey Young was the MVP last year. And this year, he's not even making a damn All-NBA team. So I don't know if that's a good sign for us. Or maybe it is. Maybe it's he pulled back a little bit. Was more of the leader, the point guard. You know, get all the other players involved out there. But we are the first seed. We got the Charlotte Hornets in the first round. Player stats. We got Giannis, you know, with stat line. So Trey Young this time, you know, compared to last season, yes, scoring down big time. Assists at 9 a game. Really efficient still. I mean, as good as the previous season. It's just he probably shot a bit less out there. And, you know, having guys like Brandon Ingram and DeMarcus Cousins on the court who both played great. DeMarcus played actually better than advertised. Like, I was expecting him, you know, be more of maybe like a 12-10 kind of guy. But got 16 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. Love the passing. And Brandon Ingram, like I said, is the third option on this team. Worked out beautifully. Duncan Robinson, really good bench numbers. Alec Burks still balling out that starting shooting guard spot. Patrick Beverley, no, y'all brought the defense and stuff, right, man? Okay, first round. Oh man, we're in the Boston Celtics tier. Once again, let's get past Charlotte though. Let's not, you know, count our chickens before they hatch. That's the saying, man. I always miss my sayings, but that time I got it. I think, right? Yeah. Let's just we can count our chickens now, I guess. Yeah, we get the 4 games to 0, and we do have the Boston Celtics, unfortunately, in the second round. Kawhi Leonard's on the Hornets. I mean, good for him. Okay, simulate round right here. Come on, Atlanta, looking good. 3-0, 4-0, nice. Okay, we sweep them, guys. So that's already showing big-time improvement. We got the second seed at Cleveland Cavaliers. I got to see who's on their team that got them to the second seed. Sexton, Love, Porter, Malik, Drummond. Okay. I mean, they didn't really get anybody. They're just kind of like their current players are improving. And Colin Sexton, 87 overall. Very surprised with the second seed, if I'm being honest. Simulate round, though. Now they're going to beat my ass down. Oh, my God, man. Really, Cleveland? Oh, my God, man. We live in a world. Isaac Okoro. I mean, he's on 83 overall, shooting 25% from 3. Bro, we are in a world where a 93-year-old Kevin Love, Drummond, who got traded for Brandon Knight, is going to beat a team of Giannis, Trey Young, Brandon Ingram, Alec Burks, DeMarcus Cousins. Bro, you can't make this shit up anymore, man. I am so disappointed. I mean, oh my. I ain't gonna lie. A Cleveland Lakers finals would be kind of cool. And Cleveland actually beating LeBron and the Lakers would be kind of cooler, man. Holy shit. Did we go back to the 1980s where an Andre Drummond type of center actually mattered to the NBA? Apparently so, guys. Okay, well, I guess to say the least, I got to give credit to 2K for originality because I've never seen the Cleveland Cavaliers with that type of team win a championship in 2K before. Unless, I mean, I was rebuilding it or something, you know what I'm saying? No, apparently that's false. I can't win a damn championship. All right, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. I mean, Trey Young, Giannis would be a lot of fun to watch. I could see him going to the Warriors before going to the Hawks, but I do think the Hawks have more of a better trade package. And obviously, Trey Young is a similar player to Steph Curry and younger, so maybe Giannis would be all for that, guys. Assuming, you know, he demand a trade to a certain team, which he has no really right to do because he has no trade clause, so who knows. But yeah, guys, that's all we got, man. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe to my channel, and peace out, my friends.